Do you know some people actually want to be happy, but are not very concerned about what makes you happy? I'll take that again. Some people want to be happy with you, but they are not concerned about what makes you happy. You find yourself in a relationship where you are always the reason your partner is happy. You are always the reason why they enjoy themselves. They are always the reason why they smile, why they have the peace of mind. But when you flip the coin and express how you want to be treated, or express things that makes you feel loved and appreciated, it begins to seem like you are overreacting or you're acting too much. Welcome to Alien Abin. Today we'll be talking about understanding what you want in a relationship such that you don't find yourself in a relationship where you are just the giver of happiness or you're not a recipient of it. A lot of people come into a relationship with this goal that as long as I am happy, I am going to do what I want. As long as it takes, for as long as it takes, and as long as it keeps me happy, I'm going to be in that relationship. They are not coming to better your life. They're not coming to add value to the relationship. They're just coming for what they would benefit and the happiness they would derive from being with you. Many a times, you find people who tell you, this is what I want, this is what you do that makes me happy, this is how I love to be treated, which is on its own, it's not a bad thing. But for you to get this kind of treatment, what are you ready to let go of? What are you ready to also give to ensure that the other party is happy? So many people come into a relationship with pains, with anguish, as a result of what they went through in their previous relationship. And if you find yourself in this kind of relationship, just know that you are heading for doom because their mind is so fixated on the fact that they are never going to sacrifice anything to make you happy because the previous relationship they had, they gave so much but ended up being hurt. They gave so much but ended up having nothing to show for it. Relationship is not a place where you go express your pain, the pain of a previous relationship. Relationship is not a place where you go pour out your pain to make the other party feel the same thing you felt in the previous relationship. Have you ever noticed that there are some people that they'll tell themselves that, okay, I'm going to take this heartbreak for as long as I can until I get into a relationship. The next person is going to bear the brunt of it. Then I ask myself, why do you then want to be in a relationship if you're not going there to add value to your own self and value to the person you're dating? Some people have this mindset of unforgiveness that they carry the pain, they carry the grudge. Their everyday life is a reflection of the pain they felt in their previous relationship. Their everyday life is as a result of the trauma they experienced because they just want a place to dump their anger. They just want a place to dump their pain. They just want a place to dump their frustration. There's nothing you actually do to please this kind of people. Even when you are giving your best, even when you require very little from them, they don't seem to get it right. They don't seem to please you. So, if you find yourself in relationships like this, it is high time you start checkmating yourself. Do I want to be here to nurse somebody's pain? Or I want to take the exit door? The decision is yours. Because one thing you're never going to take from someone that is antagonistic or someone that doesn't forgive or forget or someone that is harboring pain is the fact that until they let go of that pain, they are never going to see anything wrong in what they are doing to you. When you complain, all that comes back to their mindset is when I was complaining in my previous relationship, that the person here, why should I give a hook about it? When I went through this, who was there to tell the other party not to do it? Why should I care? Forgetting the fact that it has nothing to do with the relationship. Sometimes they bring in this pain from the previous relationship and they come spoil a seemingly perfect relation. Then over time, you start wanting that same person. You start wanting that same person in another person's body after you've lost that relationship, after you've lost that good person. You start wishing you had done better. So it begins with now. If you're the type that you've got so many pain, so many trauma, I would advise you take some time to heal before stepping into that relationship, because if you get into that relationship and you ruin it, you're limiting your chances of finding happiness and you would always remain pained. So until we meet again, do have a wonderful